Welcome back to comics, to Hot Comics TV, and Nagai, and Devilman. Alright, let's take a look at this. Devilman, huh? So, for those who don't know, I'm going to introduce you to Nagai's, one of the early works that he did. This is from 1972, this collection. There's 2 volumes of this, and this is the first one. So this, when did I get this? Let's take a look. I saw this and I freaked out because I haven't seen this in English before. And maybe they might have been other publications and translations, but this is the first time I have seen this manga in English, especially in a hardcover, and I had to get it, so it's one of those things. So this 1972 collection, what year? Okay, so this is from 2018. I have really dropped the ball. I don't know if there's more volumes, because there's a bunch of other manga out there dedicated to Devilman, and it's not easy to get a lot of these, especially in English. And if you get them in Japanese, well, obviously it's a little bit harder to sort of go through the story. Maybe you might be able to read it in any other way, but anyway. So Nagai, it's one of the most important creators for the Japanese market because he's created like very, very iconic characters. This is one of them. But these are early publications. This is before even the invention of super robot characters like the great, well-known Mazinger or Transol Z. That did not have the traction in America as it did in Europe, I think. Europe had Transol Z or Mazinger, or the great Mazinger series, and it was beloved and it had a lot of popularity. Whether I think Gundams had more traction in America, and we all know that that's generations later from the Super Robot series or genre that this man kinda created. I mean, Gigantor Robot and Astro Boy were already out there, but it was not what we had seen with Mazinger. Mazinger was a total different creature, total different sort of kettle of fish. Anyway, this series, this collection, is the early from 72. So this is before Transol Z or Mazinger, and this property became very popular. I think it was like a month out or 2 months from what I've been reading and what I saw a while ago, that it became the animated series from the 70s. And if you see that, this plot and the animated series from 72, they go, this is the manga and this is the TV series. They go in total different directions. As this is taking more on existentialistic sort of questioning and commentary. Also, I feel that it's got Milton's Paradise Lost sort of reference, and also commentary from the Divine Comedy. All of that sort of classical sort of writings have been attached to this. I don't think that religious commentary is that vivid on this. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a comic book after all. It's a manga. It's a shonen, theme, like publication that it would have been targeted for the teenage demographic. So yeah, it's got its. A lot of people have complained about these over the years, and I don't know if it would have made it into the market, into the Western market, because of the name or because of the consequential decades later that we had the satanic panic and all that other stuff that happened in the 80s. So maybe that was one of the reasons why we were sheltered from this type of material, because there's a few things that I sort of go, okay, fair enough, that this is not exactly for kids, but if you're in the bracket of 15 upwards, you'll be able to digest this and go like, yeah, I understand, so. But let's not bog down on the material. Let's just focus on the art, because that's what I go about this. That's my interest overall. And as an iconic character, and a character that's got a defined look, and the skill that this man brings on board, it's quite something to see. Anyway, the artwork, I love how he's executing this. It's professional illustration here. It's all acrylic. You can sort of tell that this guy might have been in a deadline, and I'm impressed with the coloring that is being applied to this. For 1972, this is an awesome sort of production. So it's all... I'm assuming he's working in large media to achieve these. He's obviously doing from the beginning of the Earth and all of that sort of stuff. Got dinosaurs and, got a very early age Earth. And this is where these entities sort of enter, these sort of androgynous characters. At this stage, you don't understand what's really going on, and then out of nowhere, these other monsters sort of come out. It's pretty, like, I'm amazed at the color, on the production of the color for this. Absolutely outstanding. I just love the character design that Nagai does. Just so cool. And this is one of my hiccups with this book. I mean, for the price and for the production of this book, I would have loved to have seen this in color as well, but maybe the material's not available. Who knows? Very Cthulhu-like, very Howard Phillips. So they're getting hunted down, these androgynous-looking angels. And out of nowhere, this dude comes out. Kind of has that archangel sort of thing going on. All the monsters that are attacking. It's kind of like a holy war, like demons and angels sort of thing. Just love the airbrushing. Well accomplished. Outstanding, just outstanding. But I feel that this is all in color. Otherwise, he would have executed this in a different level. And then all of those events take place, and then the Himalayan mountains in 1980X. I wonder what's coming. So this is already chapter 2. Alright, so we got Akira Fudo, who's the main protagonist, and who's going to be literally be wielding Amon, which is his alternative persona, or the demon that's in his body, and he's got the ultimate power. I'm not going to spoil these. I'm just going to go through these, but I don't want to spoil it. I would like people to sort of like read it, or maybe if they have read it, please leave a comment. Let me know what was your relationship with this sort of IP, and how you came across it, how you heard of it. Is this the first time you're hearing from it? Anyway, so that's Akira Fudo, the main protagonist, and that's his love interest, Miki. It's a teenage coming of age story, but then again, he's possessed by a demon, or he's a demon that comes out of him. Yeah, the thugs, the school thugs. It's awesome. For 1972, it's got all these topics, that are kind of eternal, very well devised. New audiences will come in and see these, and they did see the cartooning. It's very cartoony, the stylization of character designs, beautiful. And it's so unique. I mean, once you see this, you recognize the other character designs for the other series, like Mazinger Z, or Violence Jack, or Cute Honey, and all of those are before Mazinger, so Mazinger's after, which became like the mega hit that it is. Oh yeah, so this dude is Akira's friend, Ryo. Ryo seems to be a character, but there's an alternative to this character. As you can sort of see, he's packing a gun in there. Oh my god, he scares all the thugs away. Teenagers who had cars. Well, maybe Ryu's a little bit older, who knows. Instead of mentioning that his dad has passed away. Anyway. It's crazy. And character design. It's very expressive as well. So you can sort of see it's conveying dynamic panels. So when he puts in this, he sort of sees history of where demons came from. Gets it all embedded, downloaded into the brain. The character designs are insane. It's so much fun. This can only fly because it's cartoony. If this had correct anatomy, I don't think I'll be taking the time that I'm doing right now. Very cool. Japanese society is a post-apocalyptic society that coped with the dropping of the bomb. And it's part of the psyche of society. Almost every Japanese manga that I've gone through, I see these. They always do a portrayal of a nuclear bomb. Heavy topics. And then you get this. And the demons start to attack. So there's a lot of action, there's a lot of violence, cartoony violence, I guess. This is why I would never recommend this to a kid, unless the kid's like, 15 or 16 upwards. So maybe not. Maybe this is an 18 plus. Maybe, I don't know. Don't give it to kids. When I was going through these, I sort of thought that this was outdated, but in reality, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for the material. It's called hippies on a rave. This is how easily people get possessed, because they're raving. You rave, you get possessed. The animated series were just totally different to this. The animated series, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but they had more of like the manga went this direction, and then the animated series went the other direction totally. Everybody's drinking, everybody's getting high, and suddenly this happens. Horrible violence. This is crazy. So somehow Rio realizes that people are gonna get possessed at this rave or hippie party club thing, and that releases Devilman. Devilman's like above and beyond of all the other demons. He's like the super duper demon of them all. So the other demons fear him, I guess, or one or another in the context of things. Look at this. This is insane. That's so cool. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. It's all thick brush as well. Well, he's using multiple tools to achieve this. I don't think I've seen any dual shade. Oh no, there it is. So I'm paying attention. Here come the thugs again. It's the comic relief of the story. Even though they do horrible things. And Mickey, she's not one to stand back. She's gonna get under. She's gonna rough him up as well. She's ready to get all. To start knocking heads. Whoa, that's gnarly. Things starting to get a bit hairy now. Beautiful art. Beautiful art. As you know, I will have to speed things up because spoilers, because you all know what will happen. Oh yeah, that's Mickey's brother, Taro. It's awesome work. Look at that. Yeah. Not a couple of years, maybe 10 years ago, there was a publication that a few artists were a collection of artists, mangakas, contribute to do a larger edition of Devilman. This is so cool. Looks like pastels. And that collection, I haven't seen it being translated to the West at all. Because as I said before, this is the very first series from the 70s, but there's a lot of Devilman material out there that has not been translated or made it to the West. So, okay, so this is where the commentary about existentialistic stuff, humanity, what's good humanity for, we're always waging war and all of that commentary. And overpopulation, environments, and all of that other stuff. Nagai being existentialistic about things. But it's just a comic book, people. Relax. Yeah. I think this is what we'll speed up because there's spoilers ahead. And there's time travel. And we'll leave it with that one, so everybody gets, if you can get these, or by any means try to get more material out of it. I recommend this book highly. I think they're still available. They should be still available. It shouldn't be like hard to be pressed to get this. So yeah, that's going to guys. Devilman. Cool stuff, cool material. We'll take a look at the book next time or in another time. Please like and subscribe and all those good things. This is the works of Nagai. I hope to talk about Massinger or Transol Z, maybe Violence Jack as well. So it'll be cool to take a look at that. Maybe other works. All right, till next time. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.